Hi friends, Charlie here from FunkyVapes. Another great juice review coming up. Today we have 3 more juices from Jugheads.co. Thank you for the input in the last video. I asked whether or not you'd like to see 1 juice per video, multiple juices, and an overwhelming amount of you said 1 juice per video. Unfortunately, I can't do that. It's hard to edit like so many different videos and upload them, so I'm going to try to keep it down to 3 maximum and keep them in little categories. So today we're going to look at some tobacco juices from Jugheads. So on our plate today, these will all be 50-50 PGVG, 12 milligram juices. They've all steeped for at least 2 weeks, with the exception of cherry tobacco. I got this from a friend. It's been steeping for about 8 days now. Here we go. So we have Joke Smoke 2.0, Our RY4, and cherry tobacco. These are all going to be in Vogue 2 ohm cartomizers on my Megalodon here, 3.7 volts. Let's get at it. So here we go. This is Joke Smoke 2.0. As you can see, there's lots of light. It's a light background, and there's still tons of vapor thrown out here. There's even more than it looks like, trust me. Throat hit is sensational. Like this, all this juices just really give you a good thump. I gotta smell this stuff because I'll tell you why in a second. Yeah, smells very mild. If you can see, this is a crystal clear, like white, colorless juice, I guess you can say. That's a full bottle, like literally full. Very, very mild. It's a tobacco blend, I'm told. Very good, very mild. A little tiny bit of sweetness, some nuttiness maybe, but that's it's the tobacco. It's not. I don't think it's an add. It might be an additive, but I can see why this would be an all-day vape for someone. I used to be really into tobacco flavors. I say that almost every video. I steered away a bit, but this, really good tobacco. I like it a lot. Very mild, very clean, slightly sweet. I could definitely see vaping this all day, and I understand why you die-hard Joke Smoke fans like this one a lot. Excellent, excellent tobacco. So we're going to move on. I actually wanted just a sense of nostalgia. This is the very first drip tip I ever owned. I got it almost a year ago. I don't even know if you can find them anymore. You guys know what they are. They're those crappy little tapered ones. But it actually feels pretty cool. It has nothing to do with this video, but I'm actually going to go to the RY4 last. I'm going to skip right on to the cherry tobacco. It's an odd name. So, pop it on. Vogue 2 ohm carto. Let's have a whiff. It smells a lot like cherry, black cherry specifically. Oh yeah. Like cherry syrup. Not so much an artificial cherry, like if you ever have like preserved cherries, my grandma used to make them. Very, very sugary. It almost smells thick, believe it or not. This, oh, sorry, this isn't 50-50 VG PG. This is a VG juice. So, maybe that's why it smells thick. But in any case, cherry tobacco. It's a tobacco cherry tobacco blend. Here we go. Oh, wow. As you can see, tons of vapor, which is what you'd expect from a VG juice. This is really good. Another very mild tobacco. This one's a bit grassier. You get the tobacco for sure, and there's a lot of cherry up front, and it is that black, bold, syrupy kind of cherry. It's really good. Not an artificial, like that crap cherry you get, like the cough syrup crap. This is really good. Plenty of throat hit, as all these juices seem to have. This is a really, really great vape. Excellent. gotta work on my smoke rings. Excellent, excellent juice here. If you like tobacco blends with a little bit of fruit in them, this is the way to go. This is up there with the Flavor Crafter stuff. Great, great juice. And finally, we have the elusive RY4. I mention all the time, I've tried tons of RY4s. The first juice I ever vaped was an RY4. It was a off-brand from China. Not even decaying, it was just this weird Chinese juice. Bought it out of the back of this guy's car. I've never been able to find it again. I love that stuff. I went Backwoods Brew. I've tried like every RY4. If a vendor has RY4, I usually try some. This is a little sample right here. Here we go. Let's have a smell. Ooh. Yeah, that's really heavy on the tobacco. It smells very, very grassy. It's a very, very dark RY4. Almost black. This should be interesting. It smells like the tobaccos from Gentleman's Reserve. If you guys have had it, his are very earthy, very bold tobaccos, and I'm thinking that's what this is going to be like. Oh! I got shot in the eye. That really hurts a lot, I'm sure. I hope no one's ever had to experience that. Oh, I might have to kill this video. Let's power through it. Maybe it's called "Arr my eye, what arr my eye for?" No, I'm just kidding. That's really lame. I'm sorry. This is really good. The base, just like I said, it's very, very bold. If you've had Wyatt Earp, the popular tobacco blend from Freedom Smoke USA, it is to a T. It is just like the Wyatt Earp, the tobacco base part of it anyways. Very bold, very grassy, it's robust, it's earthy. It's a really like punchy kind of tobacco flavor. If you're not into tobaccos quite yet, maybe don't necessarily go for this one. Try it. Grab a little bottle. They're cheap. Give it a shot. But it is an RY4. There's lots of sweetness to it. Definitely more so tobacco, but there is sweetness. You can call it an RY4. Maple syrup, brown sugar kind of sweetness. It definitely goes well with the robustness of it. Butter, very buttery. There's the nutty aspect to it. Hazelnut for sure. That's really, really good. It's nothing like a typical RY4. It's very in-your-face tobacco with very in-your-face tobacco with a little bit of sweet nuttiness to it. Very, very good. You could definitely call it an RY4, but it's not the RY4 you suspect, where you get that really butterscotch kind of taste. So these tobacco flavors are great. I've been told, I've been talking in the Jughead forums a lot. You can usually find me there, that this stuff needs to steep for at least 2 weeks. People say that it keeps developing. This has been over 2 weeks, and I haven't tried it before now. Really, really good. All of these tobacco juices are good in their own way. Huge on the joke smoke. That's a really good tobacco vape, especially if you're just making the transition from analogs, or if you just want to try tobaccos. That's a good place to start because it's not super, super overpowering. If you like the fruit, get the cherry. And if you like that bold, bold tobacco flavor, your cigars, your Wyatt Earp, the really grassy, earthy tobacco, RY4 is the way to go. I'm going to vape out with a little bit more RY4. Excellent. Thank you, Jugheads. Jugs. Great communication with these guys. Awesome juices. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Vape groovily and just vape groovily, okay? Just do it. See ya.